All right, so my goal is to create presenters, all right? Because when you can present Royal Key Opportunity, you'll be able to master and drive the recruitment process. So that is what we're doing here. We want people to become presenters. I wanted to start with us being, let me test how you invite, but we'll get to inviting. But for now, I want to focus on presentation skills. And so I want the next few minutes, I want you and Madam Genefik, Madam Juliana, look at I'm going to fly through my first 6 slides. And then I'm going to ask you to run through those first 6 slides as a presenter. All right? There's nothing right or wrong. We just want to see how you do it. Okay? So this is the first slide. Engineer Fik, Madam Juliana, look at it. This is the second slide. Look at it, right?
All right, sir.
The second slide. Then this is the third slide. All right. And if you've always been coming to my presentations, you're used to this. So this is the fourth slide. This is the fifth slide. This is the sixth slide. This is the seventh slide. All right, so let's get to the 7 slides, okay? So do you want me to run through it myself first, or do you want to take it and then I do it at the end?
Maybe you should run through, sir, so that we can.
I should run it through. All right.
Yes.
All right, so let me mute both of you so that I can run through the presentation. So, Madam Juliana, just follow through. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's an exciting evening. I'm super excited to have you here. It's awesome because you're about to discover something special, something life-changing, an opportunity that is going to give you financial relief, financial breakthrough, a system that will give you the financial resiliency to meet your day-to-day needs and walk your way towards your first $1 million, ladies and gentlemen. In front of you, you can see the picture of 2 families. There is joy, loving, happiness filled in their faces. On one hand, the laughter is all over their faces. On the other hand, the other family is enjoying a vacation in Bora Bora or any choice location of their, of their option, of their choosing. Now, most people would like to experience what is in this picture. However, the pressure of life, the high cost of living, bills after bills, insufficient financial cash flow, these factors make people to keep worrying and to be overwhelmed with sadness because they really can't figure out a way out of their current challenges. Day after day, people are confused. Tonight, we are about to discover a way to smile, a way to create wealth, a way to increase your cash flow right from the comfort of your home. It is a system that is anti-scam. It is scalable and sustainable. It's a breakthrough system that keeps innovating, improving its services. This system is tested and trusted. It has never scammed anyone in 5 years of its operations. And I call it System 4.0 to let you know that 4 years have passed and the 5th year is what we are right now, enjoying. It is a lovely money-making machine, ladies and gentlemen. And I want you to pay attention to the end of this presentation. Stop whatever you're doing and follow through for the next hour. And you're going to experience hope, breakthrough, and a better tomorrow. Now you have one enemy. Everybody has this same enemy. Your primary enemy when it comes to improving your financial capabilities is inflation. As you're working hard to experience breakthrough, the inflation is drawing you back. Inflation is the economy-wise increase in the cost of living year on year. In fact, a person who could afford having a balanced diet within a few years, if he doesn't increase his income or any level, realize that he can no more afford a balanced diet after a few years. A person who used to go have fun with his family every evening, will soon realize that because of inflation, he is, he has no other choice but to be indoors because of the expenses involved in, going out to have a nice evening with the family. Inflation is your enemy. How can you beat this inflation? Well, it is not just restricted to your local country. This inflation affects every fiat currency, be it the Japanese yen, the yuan, the dollar, whatever the currency, inflation keeps eating up. As long as centralized institutions or government control those financial monetary policy tools. All right. So here is the US dollar. You can see over a period of 100 years, what $60,000 could buy in 1913, you need about $1.2 million to buy it in 2013. This is how terrible inflation has continued to ravage the world. Now, we all know the pain caused by inflation. We all feel it. But what is the way forward? How can you cope? How can you lift yourself up? What are the options for you to maintain financial sustainability and beat the inflation rate? The answer is the blockchain. Ladies and gentlemen, the blockchain is where you can raise income levels way higher than your inflation rate. And this is the key to the breakthrough. But what is the blockchain? Let me give you the business definition of the blockchain. Let us leave the technical definition for tonight. Let's focus on the business definition. The blockchain is defined as the financial internet. It is the internet of value. I want you to understand that we have two types of internet. We have the internet of information, where you have Google, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and the rest. Then we have the internet of value. The value there is actually money, because these assets can easily be converted into any assets of your choice, all right, into money and food on your table. So the internet of value can be called the internet of value can be called, sorry, I had to distract myself, some noise all around me here. So the internet of value can be called the internet of money. It is money. Internet of money, where if you look left, right, up, down, every asset is money. If you take one asset and decide to convert it to funds to feed your family, it will take you just a few minutes. That is the power of the blockchain. So imagine the internet where everything on that internet is money. Is that not the internet you'd like to spend some time in? Internet where you can, pick money, feed your family, take care of your needs. It involves some level of skill set and exposure, but we're going to, guide you through all that in the weeks ahead. Now, what if someone says, I'm scared of the internet of money? My government says it's for criminals and terrorists, those, promoting evil. Well, here's the question I have to ask you. Donald Trump wants to make the United States the Bitcoin headquarters of the world. Is Donald Trump and the United States a criminal set of people? Are they a criminal organization? All right. We need to pay attention and understand that the global movement of money is more important than what your local state is telling you. The blockchain is the location where you can experience financial breakthrough. However, most people, when they come into the blockchain for the first time, they get misled. They think that they are on the blockchain, but they are actually on Ponzi schemes. All right. And this is why we created this slide. We want you to avoid these Ponzi schemes. Any scheme robbing Peter to pay Paul, any scheme where your earning depends on the activities of people and not on your own activity, any scheme where there's no product being sold, any scheme that you cannot just sit on your own and generate money without recruiting people, then that is a Ponzi scheme. Most times when people come into the blockchain, they think, oh, I'm coming to the blockchain. This is sweet. 3% daily, 2% daily, 100% monthly, and I have to do nothing. It's always the allure of easy money attracts people to the blockchain, to the internet of money, thinking it's actually the internet of money, but it's a Ponzi scheme. So it happened to me when I started my journey on the blockchain. I thought I was on the blockchain, but several platforms I was on were just Ponzi schemes, and I kept going from Ponzi scheme the next Ponzi scheme without knowing, thinking that these are real platforms that mean well. So if you are here and you are following anyone and jumping from platform to platform, 3 months it collapses, 1 month it collapses, you are actually participating in those Ponzi schemes. And you keep losing money and you keep making enemies. Now, sometimes people that drag you there just drag you there so that they can monetize you and use you to their own benefit, right? So you need to be wise. Tonight, what we're going to show you is a way to conquer and really make money from the blockchain and, avoid these Ponzi schemes. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me on this journey as I show you the evolution of money. There is a global shift, right? So I'll stop here at this time. So I do this almost every night. I will still do this tonight by 9 p.m. Tell me, are you ready? What do you pick from my own movements, from my own presentation?
Wow, was a super.
Okay, so who's ready to go first? We have just 8 minutes more to do this. Who's ready to go first?
Okay. I can go, sir.
All right. So once you want me to move the slide, just say next.
Okay, all right. All right.
So, but before you start, let me give you an advice. Don't read slides one word for word. All right, that's the first thing. If you notice, I don't read my slides word for word, do I?
No, you don't. You don't.
So if you try to read your slides word for word, you will water down whatever you are saying, and people get tired because people can read the slides themselves. So you simply need to know the message the slide is portraying, and then in your own words, you kind of from your soul speak to that message. Of course, you can pick a few words from what is on the screen, but pass the message. Okay, so go ahead.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everybody. Welcome to this amazing session, Promises to Change Your Life. Many of us here, we are aware of the economic situation around the world, the economic downturn. And I have this slide there. You can see a number of persons smiling, enjoying themselves. This is what I pray for you, for me, for every one of us, to have a happier life, to live happy with our families, be able to afford vacations, be able to live the good life. Financial freedom is something that we all desire. However, the pathway to financial freedom has to be specific. All right. So, and tonight we are going to be unveiling a system that has been tested and proven that can make a difference in your life. So sit back there and follow through on this journey with me. Let's go. Next slide, sir. All right, so this is a system that has given people a lot of resources, has given people money in millions of dollars, has helped them be able to change their lives. It's a system that has been around for 4 years, solid years, and still running. And it's a system that is anti-scam, all right? That is, there's no scam around this system, all right? It's legitimate, it has been tested and proven, all right? People literally have come into this system and started from scratch and have been able to build a fortune for themselves. It is safe. It's a system that you can build over time, and then you can feed the world, be a blessing to the world, bless your generations to come. All right. So, and in all of this, we want to call your attention to something very important, which is inflation. Inflation is your number one enemy. All right. So, regardless of the country where you're operating from, the truth is inflation is happening all around the world. Okay. So, if you could afford certain lifestyle some years back, you discover that just some years afterwards, because of the devaluation of currencies and the inflation rates, you can't afford those same things again. Someone that could afford a vacation before or could afford to feed, get a balanced diet, you discover that the same resource you were using for that earlier on is no more sufficient to be able to achieve that because of the power of inflation. If you keep your money in the bank, for instance, you discover that that same money you kept in the bank years back can no longer take care of the needs that are before you today. So what is going to be our solution to inflation? We will find it right in this system that we are discussing today. All right, so regardless of the nation where you are, is for instance, even in the US, way back 1913, you discover that what you would need then, what you could do then, all right, with the dollar, imagine you'd need even millions of the same to be able to achieve that in 2013. So inflation even affects the dollar, the yen, regardless of the currency. So inflation is all over the world, and we have a solution to this regardless of your region or location. All right, so okay. Next, sir. Okay, all right. So the solution we have right here is the blockchain. All right, so what is the blockchain? Simply put, the blockchain is Internet of Value. All right, so Internet of Value, what do we mean by that? We have the Internet 2.0 and the Internet 3.0. So in the Internet 2.0, it's about, surfing information and all of that. But here, it is value exchange. That is, every part of the blockchain is about value. That is, there's money everywhere, okay? And the blockchain is an encrypted and encoded system that allows you to be able to make plain transactions while you make money for yourself. So through this system, we are going to show us how to be able to milk dollars, currencies, money out of the blockchain and improve our lives, okay? So I'm not actually able to access the next slide so I can join it easily. Okay, so now the second enemy you'd have is Ponzi schemes, okay? A lot of Ponzi schemes are out there, and there are a lot of Ponzi schemes that will camouflage to look like as if you're operating on the blockchain. Any system that robs Peter to pay Paul, any system that pays the people that are in there in the system from the money that those coming later are going to pay is a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. All right. And many people have been victims of the Ponzi scheme. But then this system right here is an anti-Ponzi. All right. This system right here is a legit system that does not rob Peter to pay Paul. You operate directly from the blockchain. And we have our automated system that helps you be able to derive value from the blockchain.
Excellent. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So great first try here. And yeah, so I think it was a network. I had already switched, but your network was lagging behind and catching up with it. Okay, so that's an example. So I'm going to record this session and I'm going to share it, let everybody review it, and this is what we're going to keep going until I get people to get used to each of the slides. Now, Madam Juliana, are you here with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I just want you to do the introduction. All right, do the introduction.
Sir?
I just want you to do the introduction.
Okay.
I just want to, because we just have 1 minute more. I want you to just do the introduction and then talk about the slide and then the next slide, and then we'll call it a day.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. It's nice being with you tonight. I welcome you to this webinar. Just want to share with you how life has been and how things around us has made life to be what it is now, and what we can do as possible solution to some of the problems that we have. You can see these two families here enjoying their lives and on vacation. See them very happy and joyous as a family, and they are together. If things are not really well with them, we won't see them so happy like this or enjoying vacation if they lack the means. So tonight, I would like to show you some of those things that we can that can help us financially, and also that can help us alleviate poverty around us. That is why that is one of the reasons why this presentation is live now. So, sir, so we have a system that has been operating for 4 years. and it's still operating. And for 4 years, it has been tested and proven so versatile, trusted, and it is anti-scam. You can see through it, you can experience financial breakthrough, financial freedom. There's so many people that can attest to this, because it has been an amazing system for the period of 4 years that it has existed.
All right, great.
The
So
next one,
thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I thank you very much. I just wanted to see your introduction and then how you connect it to the second slide, and that's fine. So we're going to be doing this several times in a week, and
Okay,
maybe
sir.
we'll do 40 minutes, we'll do 50 minutes. Those who come in, we just work on it. I just want you to know that the target is I want you to be a presenter.
Okay, sir.
First time is always going to be rough. The first time your voice is going to be shaky. But the more you present, the better. So
Yes, sir.
we're going to have sessions where one person will even take the whole slides, but I want us to work on it, slide by slide together. I'm going to add one component to this slide today before the webinar, and then I'm going to be able to share it with you. You'll be the first set of persons that I will share this, slides with. Then you can download it and run through it. Now remember, for every slide, just understand the story or the message, then speak from your heart into it. Okay? Understand the story and the message, then speak from your heart into it. By 9 p.m. tonight, I'm hosting the presentation. If you're free, just connect, watch me present. I speak from my heart. I know what is on the slide, but I speak from my heart. And somehow I say, who is the audience that needs to hear what? And I'm led by my spirit to use the words as I go. All right. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here and making it. We're going to do this more frequently. And I hope you enjoyed this session, right? Did you, Madam Juliana?
Yes, I did. Thank you, sir.
You're going to be amazed, because sooner or later, you'll just be handling these presentations. You'll be handling it for your teams. This is the fastest path to your hitting your V6. In fact, anybody that is able to be a presenter is on the race to V6. And so I'm looking for the shortcut to create presenters, and that will take us to that level. Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you at the next.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.